Beau Bandit is a pretty decent film. This was released in 1930. It's directed by Lambert Hillyer, with a screenplay by Wallace Smith, and is based on Strictly Business by Wallace Smith, with a cast including Rocque, the fabulous Doris Kenyon, Mitchell Lewis, and Walter Long, and various others. And I watched this for Doris Kenyon. This is the second talkie with Doris Kenyon that I've seen. Very, very excited to hear her speak. And the story itself is okay. It's about a character called Montero and his sidekick Coloso, and they're planning on robbing a bank, but then they meet Helen, who is in a relationship, and things get dangerous when somebody else is also interested in Helen. Will she actually be with anybody, and will anybody get hurt in the process? I'm not going to say, of course. We are dealing with some really interesting characters. The narrative is well written, really great pacing. As a story, it's very good. But the characters were the most interesting part, particularly Montero. I loved Doris Kenyon as Helen, but Montero, played by Rocque, was really fascinating. That's not to say I liked his personality or that I agreed with everything he did, but he was really, really interesting. The characters are really well written, the performances are really strong, the on-screen chemistry between the characters really great and believable as well. And also, I feel like the talkie aspect is great. We're really only in the very, very early days of the talkies still, and it's so great, so fascinating to see actors who have had successful silent careers to then just transition so smoothly to talkies. And it's so different, not just because they're talking, but because they no longer need to rely on such exaggerated facial expressions to portray emotions. And it's so fun to see. I've spent the last few months watching a lot of Doris Kenyon's silent films. There are many missing, unfortunately. A lot of them are lost. But it's so fascinating to watch her as a silent actress, to then see her transition to talkies. I love it. I love it so much. So that in itself was an added bonus for me. Great performances, fabulous characters, really interesting story. The setting is great. Apparently it's filmed in Victorville, California, and also on the Paramount Ranch. Lots of horses, which is always nice to see. And we have a great atmosphere, easy to feel like we're there. The costumes look great. The camera work is great. It's a really solid film. I really enjoyed it. Great story, wonderful characters, brilliant performances. Beau Bandit is a really solid film. And if it sounds like a film for you, then of course, I'm very happy to recommend it.